So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So we're up and running. Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. Rules. Aimed beyond the defence. Dembele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Played back in. Has a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Hernandez. Rafinha. And here's Colomwani. Looking for options for movement. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri, nicely spread. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. He's found a way through. Rafinha. Pedri, and here's Colomwani! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. That's a throw. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Rafinha. Rafinha purring through the gears. Defending of the desperate variety.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So it is still 0-0. Al-Ghazi. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has left him in a heap. Colomwani. Alexander-Arnold. Al-Ghazi. And they can counter here. And it's Chambers. That has been slung wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, what has happened here? That was always going to be the keeper's. Chambers. El Ghazi. Chambers. Turns back here, probably the best option. Out for a throw. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Looking for the run. Played in deep. Nice interception, well timed. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Dembele. El Ghazi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hits one! Chambers. Spread out to the left. Robinson. Darren Fletcher. It's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. El Ghazi. Robinson. Cardiff looking to pass their way through. Just looking wide. Thuram. Now, what about a counter-attack?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. Hernandez. And here's Thuram. Excellent. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rafinha. And it's been shipped out wide. Van Dijk. He's gone forward. Played out towards the right wing. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Colomwani. That is ended up in no man's land. Gets good distance on it. And here's Colomwani. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cardiff are looking to go forward now. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
9,514.
And here's Colomwani. Rafinha. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? Dembele. Dembele's delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Robinson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Thuram! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Colomwani. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's gone backward here. And here's Colomwani. And he's there to get it away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Backward it goes. Colomwani!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chambers. And it's El Ghazi. Bastoni. It's Van Dijk. And Hernandez. Pedri. And he's picked out the run. And the flag has stayed down. Threads one in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the runner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 23. Rafinha.
Pedri.
Coming on the field. Number 19.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress. Two added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, this is a great position. Yamal! And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
A rather flat...
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So off we go then. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Miretti. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Cool! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vitinha. Milan are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, it's one thing planning it, Peter, but another executing it, and this is proving to be a rather fine execution.
Ah, he's given it away. He might be in here. Shot a goal! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Badel. He's had it taken off him. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Miretti. Out to the left it goes. Oh, this looks sharp. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bastoni. Pedri. Pinamonti pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. And Bastoni. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. He's under a lot of pressure there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fiddles it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defend.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pedri knocks it out wide, back into the middle. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Dijk. And Bastoni. Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Speculative strike. Badel. Quality ball. Vitinha. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Badel. Oh, they can break here. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Milan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Aspettiamo che I ragazzi possano ribaltare la situazione. Devono crederci.
There's the start of the second half. Miretti. He's found a way through. Hernandez clears. And now they can clear their lines.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Dembele. Dembele. And he's cut it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Badel. Done delicately. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Interesting ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passes short and sharp. Decent hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato
Milan
il
find a position of real strength now. Vitinha.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.000.
Time and again they are repelled. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Colomwani. Colomwani! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gently done. Badel. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 2. Viene sostituito con il numero 45, Balotelli.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Cole really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. Now Van Dijk. Hernandez. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cole.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Half an hour gone in the second half. Miretti.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Short changes him with that pass.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero
And here's
18,
Colomwani.
il numero 70.
And he's there to get it away. Gets his pass away. Rafinha gets into a good position. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Milan are coasting towards victory. Nicely aimed pass. Miretti. Over to the left. Shifted upfield. Darren Fletcher. Fermin. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cole. Fermin. Fermin goes pelting down that left-hand side. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. It's a sweet ball that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. There could be trouble here. Could have here their final chance. Big header! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Milan end their season just as they wished it. Thoroughly professional to the very end and no more than they deserved. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, we're effectively seeing the culmination of all the work you put in for a whole campaign. I really appreciate the fact that both sides, despite the end-of-term feeling, went at each other as if it were day one, and in my mind, it was the right result.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. The beautiful game. Oh, how we have missed it. Ahead of us lies yet another edition of this most epic of dramas. Unpredictable, unmissable, unbearable for some of the folk here for whom everything gets underway in this most chaotic style. There is a tantalising whiff that pervades this place. Derby day on day one. You cannot ask for much more than that. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, Jim Beglin, what do you make of this?
Well, it's going to be a baptism of fire for any of those new recruits, but they all know the significance of this game, I'm sure. They're all going to be up for it, of course.
Action has already started. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
Well, talking about straight into the melting pot, an opening day derby, unusual and not ideal, but a great motivation to kickstart your season and certainly put your arch rivals in their place too.
Aimed beyond the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Dumfries puts his foot on the gas. He's got tall. Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's put everyone's minds at ease. Now they can focus on the rest of the job at hand.
Gets his pass away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's onside. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's looking to set free a runner. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's an excellent interception. Darren Fletcher. Kolumuani. And it's Fletcher. And Alexander-Arnold. Fiddles it through. He is just caressing the ball. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Oh, smashing header! Yes! AC Milan are all square. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's a sharp little ball here. Mkhitaryan. He's had a hit! And again! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barella goes short. Cross, big header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Thuram. Dumfries, deftly done. Hernandez. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Dembele. And that could set him on his way. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. That's gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe. Mathias Cunha! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Played back in, turns and goes. He's having a go! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kolumuani. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Mbappe! And that's been drilled in. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Pavard gets good distance on it. Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the right-hand side. Dumfries, who does have an assist to his name. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. No changes at the interval from either side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Barella. He has found the way through. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Hernandez gets it away. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? De Vrij calmly anticipates. Calhanoglu, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Milan have their third corner. And the finish! This time surely! In for the pieces! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Darren Fletcher, and it's Van Dijk. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dumfries.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had it taken off him. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Big chance! Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Kolumuani, it's a really well measured ball. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Van Dijk. Martinez. Fletcher wins the duel this time. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, good spread.
Well played and well cleared.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Mkhitaryan. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mkhitaryan looking understandably energised after his goal. Calhanoglu. Now it's Martinez. Over to the left. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Matheus Cunha! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Al 75esimo minuto, numero 8. Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Martinez. There they go, hunting in packs. Martinez has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 9, Drogba.
Oh, well played.
Arnautovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now a decent hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram. And the shot! And he's taking no chance. And again! Dispatched clinically.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Van Dijk. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Odegaard. He's found a way past. And Alexander-Arnold. This is promising.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
And it's Drogba. That has been cut short. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Stefan de Vrij. Bastoni. And it's Arnautovic. And Aslani. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Look, it's a run defence is this.
Terrific header! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol per il Milan. Numero 9.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan have launched themselves in the desired manner. This the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Kolomuani taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think they could ask for any more on the opening day. You know, one which the manager looks visibly pleased with, and I think he has a lot of positives to take away from this.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. now the game itself. So off we go then. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter. That's to say his teammates. Dembele. Matheus Cunha.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pedri. Vasquez. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. And he's managed to get free. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vasquez. And they're quick to get it back. So we're still where we started right now. And that's gone loose. Passing is crisp and sharp. Done delicately. He's picked his way through. Well, that is going to irritate the manager, and perhaps he's not alone. They are so tentative in possession, very little penetration. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Pedri. Dembele. Matheus Cunha. Oh, important interception. Oh, good spread. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. And the cutback. There's the header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Pedri. Front-footed pressing going on here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Darren Fletcher. And here's Colomwani. Nice interception, well timed. Vasquez, nicely spread. Cremonese ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That is a brilliant interception. And it's been given away. Header! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gently done. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's cause for mild irritation. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, what has happened here? Hit into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Interesting ball. Now it's Dembele. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Possiamo sicuramente rimontare.
There's the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, this looks sharp. Matheus Cunha! Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. It's in! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Pedri, he's found a way past. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
A case now of complete control. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's a sweet ball, that. He's got away. Corner given. Milan with the corner. They're first. Hernandez. No way through, so back it comes. That's an excellent interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Colomwani! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And he was quick to react. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pedri. Almost an hour gone. Possession football, Jim. Big chance! One-on-one! Has a go!
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
It's their second corner of the game.
Sostituito con il numero 98.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Dembele. There's the shot! Milan have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. That is ended up in no man's land. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Vazquez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cremonese finding their passes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Colomwani is being withdrawn here, but he certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through, and it's played into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Delivers across. That has been knocked clear. Taken back almost at once. It's Drogba! And he's taking no chances there. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele, he's got tall. It's run loose, who's going to get there? The message is clear, none shall pass. Drogba tries a shot!
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 99.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cambio di giocatori.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Drogba. That is good alertness. It's run loose here.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Time added on 4 minutes. It's a really well measured ball. Rafinha. So that's it. It is all over. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team